You ever reach that point where the weight on your chest is so damn heavy you can't even breathe, like every single part of you has been drained, emptied, left to rot? Yeah, that's me, right here, right now. I fought battles that weren't mine, carried burdens that crushed me from the inside out, held my ground for people who wouldn't even stand for me. And for what? They say pain makes you stronger. No, pain just makes you tired. Tired of waking up, tired of pretending, tired of holding on to something that doesn't even feel real anymore. You ever stare at yourself in the mirror and not recognize the person looking back? Not just lost, gone, like somewhere along the way, the real you got buried under the weight of every failure, every scar, every damn disappointment. They don't talk about this part, the part where your soul feels like it's been ripped apart, and all that's left is this hollow, empty shell of someone who used to believe in something. I used to believe in people, in hope, in the idea that if you just kept fighting, things would get better. But what happens when they don't? What happens when the fight never ends? They tell you to be strong, to push through, to keep going. Like it's that easy. Like every day isn't a battle just to get out of bed. To silence the thoughts screaming in your head. To stop yourself from falling apart when no one's looking. Yeah, I've been there. Still there. But you wouldn't know it. Because the world only sees what I let them see. The armor, the mask, the fake smile that says I'm fine, when I'm anything but. You want to know the truth? I don't even know why I keep going. Maybe because stopping isn't an option. Maybe because I don't know how to quit. Maybe because deep down I know. Even if I'm shattered, even if I'm barely holding on, I'm still here. And as long as I'm still here, I'm not done yet. Life will tear you apart. It'll rip everything you love from your hands and make you watch as it burns to the ground. It'll beat you until there's nothing left. And that's when you make a choice to stay down or to get up. Even when your legs are shaking, even when your heart is screaming for you to stop, even when every part of you is telling you it's over, you get up, not because you want to, not because you're strong, but because there's no other way, because this world doesn't care about you. It'll take everything from you, and then ask for more, so you stand tall, even when you're breaking inside, even when the weight is unbearable, even when it hurts to breathe. You keep going, because you're still here, and as long as you're still here, you ain't done yet. They thought I'd break, thought I'd shatter into 1,000 pieces, and fade into nothing. Maybe I almost did. Maybe I came close. But I'm still here, still breathing, still fighting. And as long as I've got that, it's not over. You ever feel like you're standing at the edge? like the world is pushing you closer and closer, daring you to fall. I've been there. I've looked over that edge, stared into the abyss, felt it calling my name, and yeah, I almost stepped forward. Almost let it take me. Almost let it take me. Almost. But something inside me wouldn't let go. Something deep. Something raw. Something that refused to die. It clawed its way up from the depths, screaming at me to fight, not for hope, not for some fairy tale ending, just to fight, because that's all I know. That's all I've ever known. They don't get it. They never did. They see the scars, but they don't know the story. They hear my silence, but they don't understand the war raging inside. They think I'm just another lost soul, wandering through the dark. But they're wrong. I'm not lost. I never was. I just stopped looking for a way out. Stopped believing in salvation. Because the truth is, there is no escape. There is no light waiting at the end of this road. There's only the fight. And I've made peace with that. You ever wonder why we keep going? Why we keep pushing? Keep crawling forward when everything in us screams to stop? I used to think there was a reason. Some grand purpose behind all this suffering. But there's not. There never was. The only reason we fight is because stopping means losing. And I refuse to lose. I've seen what happens to the ones who quit. Seen them fade. Seen them disappear into the nothingness. Into the silence. The world doesn't remember them. The world doesn't care. And maybe that's the hardest truth to swallow. None of it matters. The pain, the struggle, the endless nights spent fighting against the weight of it all. It's all for nothing. But we do it anyway, because there's something inside us. Something deep. Something unbreakable. It won't let us stop. They call us monsters. Say we've changed. Say we're different now. And maybe they're right. Maybe I have changed. Maybe the person I used to be is gone. But I didn't choose this. The world made me this way. The pain, the loss, the endless war. It forged me, shaped me, turned me into something I never thought I'd become. And you know what? I don't regret it. Not for a second. They say warriors don't get to rest. And maybe they're right. Maybe peace was never meant for people like me. Maybe all I'll ever know is the fight, the struggle, the endless war against the darkness. And if that's the case, so be it. I've come too far to stop now. I've bled too much, lost too much, sacrificed too much to let it end here. So yeah, I'm tired, I'm broken, but I'm still standing. And as long as I'm still standing, I'll keep fighting, because that's all I know. because that's all I am, and I am not done. Not yet. So yeah, maybe none of this means anything. Maybe all this fighting, all this pain is just a scream into the void. Something no one will ever hear. Something no one will ever care about. But that doesn't matter. 'Cause I hear it. I feel it. And as long as I do, as long as there's even a single breath left in me, I'll keep pushing. I'll keep standing. I'll keep standing. I'll keep swinging. Not for glory. Not for recognition. Not for some happy ending that doesn't exist. I fight because that's who I am. And I'm not done. Not yet.